For this one, we've got an interview with the legendary Al Milgrom, creator of The Spot and Firestorm, as well as editor at Marvel Comics. Welcome back to Still Only 35 Cents. Yes, for this one we've got an interview way back from Baltimore Comic Con, which I have been sitting on for a while, with Al Milgrom. Now, before we get into the video and I share that with you, really appreciate it if you like this video. Please hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about Al's work over the years. We'd love to hear from you and other creatives from the bullpen you'd like to see. We're planning on using this as an interview series, so really appreciate it if you could give some ideas about some of the creators you'd love to hear from if we can get the chance to chat with them. So just a little bit of background on this. I went to Baltimore Comic Con late last year and caught up with Al there, where I wanted to get a couple of my Peter Parker Spectacular Spiderman issues with the debut of Spot remarked by him. So I got two of those, two different types of sketches done for those books. He was very, very gracious, and when I asked to film, he was super happy to let me do that. So I wanted to share this with the community. It's a great little video, not too much to it, but it just shows you how great Al Milgrom really is. So with that, let's get into the video. Oh, but before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell for any more videos like this.
So you like The Spot?
Yeah, I loved it.
Cool.
I also read a couple of your articles about how you came about it and then realised maybe years later that you'd seen it somewhere else.
Yeah, an old Warner Brothers cartoon.
Yeah, so that was fascinating.
But I don't know if I saw it before, because you know they're showing those on TV all the time. But do you know what his secret identity is?
The scientist?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know his name?
Not told. No.
Okay.
Not off the top of
Jonathonohn.
Jonathonohn. That's right.
A lot of times they pronounce it Own. That's not right.
It's Jonathonohn.
Jonathonohn, because he's Johnny on the spot.
Right. Okay.
I like puns.
That's good. I like that.
So, yes, I do too. And they've been mispronouncing it. I probably should have made a better job of spelling it phonetically.
Yeah. And how did you like the interpretation in the movie? You must have loved. How did you like the interpretation in the movie?
I haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No. I never go to the movies anymore, so I wait for it to come around on the Disney Plus channel.
Right.
So you want this one in a different spot?
Yes, please.
Right?
A different spot? A different spot for a different spot.
Okay. These yellow things drive me nuts.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. It's a crazy character in the movie.
I hear it was quite good. I know it's popular. I know the first one was super popular. So, Spider-Verse movie. So yeah, I'm hoping it's kind of fun. I mean, I created them how many years ago?
83, I think. Is it 83?
83 or 80, 83, 84, probably 84.
Yeah.
So it's sort of weird that he's all of a sudden now he's a big deal. What's more funny is I know that the people at Marvel hated him.
Yeah.
They thought he was a stupid character, and they put him in there was some villain group who was like the villain super losers or something like that. And now they're
and now he's like
using him in movies and doing crazy stuff.
And now he's prime time.
Prime time is right. So you never know with this stuff.
So did you get like did you get like residuals for the?
I probably will not, because
right.
I signed a thing with Disney, and they gave me like a large advance against future
characters. Okay.
And I doubt that my payments. Will cover that.
Right.
So it might, it'll chip away at it. Maybe someday I'll see more money, but
maybe that one maybe that one, because it's Sony, you might, because it's not under. I don't think that's under Disney.
I don't know. I think Disney owns everything. So. We'll see. I'm certainly going to talk to a lawyer funny thing is, some years ago, they actually made a Spot action figure.
Yes.
A toy. And I think it was Toybiz, which Marvel owned at the time. I don't know if they still do it, but they took a Spider-Man toy and colored it white.
Colored it white.
And put spots on it. He's like, he's holding his hands in this, you know, Spider-Man pose. And I think maybe you can still see like the webbing,
That's crazy.
Embedded in the plastic. It's very strange. But my design for the character was certainly inspired by Steve Ditko.
I was going to say, it's a very Ditko-esque.
That cover is very, I love his work.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever I draw Spider-Man, I'm always thinking of Steve Ditko.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's...
well, I've always thought your work was very, you know, the two of you had a very similar style.
Well, you know, yes and no. Steve was an original, one of a kind.
Yeah.
And I, you know, when I draw like the Fantastic Four, I think of Jack Kirby.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I guess I have no style of my own, basically. I just mimic the guys whose work I admired back in the day.
That's awesome. So outside of the Spot, what's your other? I'm assuming Rocket is one of your favorites, or like which one's?
Ooh, Rocket Raccoon?
Yeah, given your
him.
No, but given your cover though, because that's...
Yeah, I did the first regular comic cover.
Yeah.
Well, I like Firestorm because I did create him.
Yeah, that's your...
So co-created with Gerry Conway, the writer. But the Spot was just me. I wrote the issue, and then I did the cover so Herbtrimpe would know what he looked like and how his powers worked. And I'm having a little dispute with Marvel. Because they said, well, he drew the issue. I said, yeah, but I drew the character first, so that he'd have a guide. So, and Herb, who I liked, and he was a sweet man. We got along great. I loved inking his work. And I was a fan of his, you know, on the Hulk growing up. So I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but, you know, I was the sole creator. And apparently that means something these days. So.
It certainly does.
Maybe they're trying to mix it up. So
are you lucky? So Firestorm, that'll be a good one to get in the movies.
Yes, Firestorm is my baby.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Firestorm has two fathers.
Yes.
Me and Gerry Conway.
Wonderful.
Let's give that a second to dry and... Whoops.
That's amazing. Thanks, Al.
Oh, sure. I know this is a stupid question. Do you happen to know Jared Buttery? He's an Australian also, and he's a fan. So I thought maybe.
Oh, maybe. If he's I'm part of one of the. There's a comic book group down in Australia. I'll remember the name now you've said it because I'm.
Yeah, Buttery. I think it's Gerard.
Gerard Buttery.
Jerrod.
Okay.
I think.
Well, I'll hopefully share the video with the community, and then they can sort of like. Hopefully, Jared will ping me and.
Yeah. I'll pop his head up, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You came all the way up from Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long. How long a flight is that?
Yeah, well, to here yesterday it was like 4 hours to New Zealand, 12 hours from New Zealand to Los Angeles, and then another 5 hours from. So yeah, but almost 24 hours. Yeah.
It's like other side of the world.
Yeah, and then I fly back tomorrow.
Wow.
First thing.
And what does he do? He comes to see
Al.
You know, the Empire State Building, bet. You know, the Golden Gate Bridge, forget about it. Al Milgrom, you got to see him. It's great. It's great.
It's not as busy as I would do, but yeah, it's not as crazy.
That's really cool. I'm super happy. Thanks, Al.
You know, the key people.
Brilliant.
So there's the
really
finished product.
Thank you, sir. That's awesome.
You've got 2 spots on your
Two
comic
spots,
book,
exactly.
but none on your record.
Nothing. Well,
Record is spotless.
So as you can see, Al was great. So I ended up with these 2 books that you'll see here. Really impressed and happy with the remarks that he did. Here's another photo of me with him at once he completed the remarks and the signing. And as I say, a genuine, beautiful, amazing guy. Really great to sort of catch up with him in person while I was over there for Baltimore Comic Con. And so that's it for this video. I've got another video planned in the next week or so. That'll be an unboxing again, so stay tuned for that. So as I say, hit that notification bell, subscribe for more content, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Take care.